Hey guys, how you doing? Chris back with another video. This time it's going to be a little more personal. It's more of an introduction. I realize even though my YouTube page has been up for a while, I've never really introduced myself. So we're going to start at the beginning. My name is Chris. I was born March 24th, 1979. Started gaming at an early age, back on the Atari 2600 and the Commodore 64, I believe it was. I don't remember a lot of games from back then, but I remember Tasmania was a really fun game on the Atari. I remember Smurfs, which was another fun game, but the music got really annoying because it kept doing the la 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 over and over again. I remember playing Pitfall and Adventure. Both were really fun games. Um, I remember playing a couple games in the arcade, not a lot. Games like Pac-Man and Galaga, but I didn't really get into real gaming until the NES came around, and the Legend of Zelda is what started my love for gaming. I remember when I first saw the Gold cartridge, I was just completely shocked and blown away by it. It was the coolest thing, and little did I know they did that to kind of set it out because it was a first here in America with the save battery. So you could actually save your game instead of doing the password system, which we all know on these old Nintendo games here, the password systems are horrible. I remember games like Kid Icarus and Metroid and all the numbers and letters you had to remember or write down in specific ways. When I was younger, there's a lot of things I was into. I was into pro wrestling. I loved watching wrestling. Big Boss Man, Shawn Michaels, Million Dollar Man, Ted DiBiase, all those guys. One of my favorites is always Shawn Michaels and Ted DiBiase. And I loved Shawn even more after he became a bad guy. I thought he just fit the bill very well. And I still remember when he kicked Marty Jannetty through the window. I was also big into Magic. And years later, I found out I actually shared a birthday with Harry Houdini, which is kind of cool. I also share a birthday with the Undertaker, who's of course, one of my favorites growing up as well. And what's funny is when I was younger, I remember getting a magician kit for one of my birthdays and trying to do magic tricks for my family. I just thought it was kind of cool. And like I said, then I found out I was born on the same day as Houdini. Um, when I got older, shortly after high school, me and a friend of mine were actually at a local wrestling event, and we were watching it. And afterwards, the promoter came up to us and talked to us and said, "You know, you guys both look like pretty big guys. Have you ever thought about wrestling?" And we were like, "Well, yeah. I mean, we love it. That's why we're here." He goes, "We'll come to the next show and we'll have you guys help set up the ring, do some training, maybe work security, and we can work something out." I'm like, "Cool." So we show up at the next show and we helped set up the ring. We took some training. I remember a lot of chops that day. Oh my god, my chest was bleeding thanks to Jeremy Lightfoot and I can't remember the other guy's name right now. Chris Snide, Suicide Ride, and these guys were brutal to us. They definitely chopped the hell out of us. But we kept going, and eventually I became a local pro wrestler, and I was one for about 8 years. Um, Wrestled Cowboy Bob Orton, one of my big matches right there. Whenever I was asked if I wanted to do it, I looked at the promoter. I go, dude, you're asking me to wrestle a WrestleMania legend, a WWE legend. I mean, it took place in the first WrestleMania. I mean, he was in the main event. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna wrestle him. So I wrestled him. I got to meet some cool people along the way. But basically, you know, I'm a typical guy. I love wrestling. I still watch it, even though now, after so many years of doing it, I know what's going to happen in a match at basically any given time. Sorry, Batman's kind of playing in the back over here. But anyway, so I love comic books. I'm a geek, you know, obviously. I love Zelda, as you can see from the figure collection up over here, you know, which I still think I quite a bit more. I still play my retro games, but I also like current day systems. Right now, I'm a PS4 guy, and the reason why is I haven't got a Switch yet. I'm waiting for either more games to come out or better games or a better price. And I haven't bought a new system in a while. I usually wait a year or two when they come down in price, so they have a better selection of games. Even though the Switch is definitely impressing me. It's like with the new Smash Brothers. I'm not even a Smash fan, but when I heard Belmont's going to be in it, I'm like, dude, sign me up. um, I still say they need to add a Earthworm Jim as a character. I think he would fit perfectly in there. Or if they can get the rights to like a Boogerman, that'd be cool. Maybe even Toe Jam and Earl, even though that's probably out of the realm of possibility. I think that might be owned by Microsoft, if I'm not mistaken. So, I like the new systems, but I went with PS4 because most of the Xbox exclusive games you can also play on your PC. So I'm like, you know what? If I want to play them, I'll get them on PC. Um, Sorry with the camera angles. I'm trying to hold them myself. I don't have a proper setup yet. I really need to get me a proper setup if I'm going to do videos, especially if I want to start doing more of them. Um, I'm going to try to stay away from too many pickup videos because I know everybody does them. I'll probably do pickup videos once a month or once every 2 months or something to show you what I got. Because honestly, I don't pick up a lot. I'm a cheap ass. That's why I'm called the frugal gamer. I only buy games usually if it's a good deal. But I do have a pickup video coming soon, I believe, and have a couple more videos for you guys. But anyway, that's me. I'm just a typical gamer, typical nerd. I love movies, comics, video games, all that kind of stuff. And if you guys like them too, stay tuned to the channel. I'm going to start doing more. I'm going to do reviews. I'm going to do verses. I'm going to maybe do some Let's Play. If I do, I'll probably do a mix of older and newer games. But basically, I'm just going to try to keep the channel going. I know I don't have a lot of viewers, but the ones I got is the one I have. I appreciate you guys. And I make sure to watch your videos because some of you guys are really good. I like a couple people, especially Brazzle. He's one of the local guys, and he makes some really good videos. And Cross Chop, he does some very great videos as well. You guys should check him out. If I remember, I'll put a link down below for those guys. But basically, let's keep the video game community alive. Let's keep it going. And I love the St. Louis community because a lot of us are known to help each other out. If we have a good deal, we'll help somebody else out with a good deal. As a matter of fact, I just helped a friend of mine named Alex get a really cool Game Boy kiosk for a really good price, and he seemed really happy about it. And he's supposed to be giving me a game as a thank you for a heads up. So hopefully something cool. I'll show you guys. I'm sure it will be. I'm not expecting anything really expensive. I wouldn't expect that. It was just cool to help somebody out and him help me out in return because he knows I'm doing CIB Nintendo games now. So he's going to help me out with a game. So that's cool. But I'm going to go now, short video while the kids are gone. And I actually have a little sleep in my system because work's been trying to kill me. But whenever I can, I'll make another video and I'll update it as soon as possible and let you guys know. I'm probably going to stay away from intros, honestly. They're kind of lame to me, but I might do one. Who knows? I used to have one for a couple of them. So if you guys think I should do an intro, let me know. I'll make something up. And if not, I'll just stay away from it. If you guys know anybody who does like logos, let me know. Because I do want to make it a logo for the page. And honestly, I'm not that artistically inclined, at least not with computer graphics. So thanks, and I'll catch you all on the flip side. Have a good one.